Alright, welcome to the garden. It's Dave. We're feeling lucky today. There's a lot of clover around, but there's no four leaves. But here today we're talking about tomatoes. I'm going to plant them all out. It's a bit late in the season. Very late, actually. It's the end of May, almost June. But it's been a very wet May and very cold. And tomatoes do like the water, but they don't want to be out in the cold. So you have to kind of protect them. And now they're angry because they're in these little small pots still. So we're going to put them in the ground and we'll get them planted out. First thing I did was dig the holes. And I put some of this bone meal on the bottom. Don't have any worm castings left, so I just have to use that. Just put a little sprinkle in each hole, basically. And then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to slice these off, any little bits. Because we're going to bury them a bit deeper, so we're going to slice off any little tiny bits from the bottom of these tomatoes, kind of like this. So you kind of look for something like that. So you can bury this whole bit, bury this whole thing. That'd be fine. And this one's kind of looking sad. These leaves got to get sliced off anyway. Yeah, they're angry because he's still in those pots. It's been a long time. I should have planted them out earlier, but like I said, it's been really chilly out, rainy, grummy weather. These ones I bought from the store, they're doing even worse. They're called Better Boy tomatoes. Slice off some of these guys. And after that, hopefully they'll be doing better. Once we get them planted in the dirt, they'll be happy, hopefully. And this is the last one we gotta do. I was gonna plant a lot more out, but when I was planting my posts out, like this one right here, I put it right next to all this baby garlic next to me. Didn't even think of that. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna pull all this out, put a tomato there. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, that's all done. We sliced off all these nice little leaves. Oops, one just fell off. So now we just got to plant them out in these holes that I already dug. So that's the hard part. This is the easy part. Just plant them out. So I'll just zoom in on the camera so you can see a couple demonstrations of how I plant them out. It's pretty easy. All right, see you. All right, so here you see all our holes. We got 5 dug holes. And this is right where all our garlic was, where the squirrels kind of took some away. You see a giant gap there in the garlic. And you'll see lots of clover. I don't know if you can find any 4 leaves, but I couldn't find any. I might take down some of this clover because it's a bit much. And this all here is lemon thyme. This is really good stuff. I've peeled some of it back to put the tomato in there, and then I'm just going to let it kind of fall back because I don't know, maybe it might affect the flavor of the tomato. I have no idea. I'm going to find out. So we got garlics, we got clover, and we got lemon thyme. I'm going to plant out these tomatoes here. I'll start with this one. Big boy. It's the biggest pool, so hopefully it does well. I'm going to get all the way to the top, hopefully. We'll see. So now I'm just squeezing it there, and I'm just going to lightly pull on it until it comes out. See the root structure there, looks pretty good. Not too bad. Now I'm just going to put it in this hole. And backfill around. So just backfill around that until it's all nice and good. Oh, it smells good down here by lemon thyme. Alright, that's done. Just want to water it in now. Give it a good drink. Really good drink. I'm just going to give it a bunch of small drinks. Make sure all the water goes down and then give it more. So you want to have a good tomato. Lots of tomatoes come from this plant, hopefully. There should be big ones. All right, that should be good. Move on to the next one. That's the Better Boy. I bought this from the store. Like I said, I do like supporting local nurseries and whatnot. So I'll just give that a squeeze, and hopefully it comes out nice and easy. Sometimes with these ones, the roots get stuck to this, and you can see some roots coming out. This might not be easy. Hopefully it is. Nope, it's not. So what I'm going to do is tear the bottom of this off so I can push it out. Because it's like cardboard or whatever this is, it's just easy to tear. This makes things easier. I can just push the bottom, kind of pull from the top. Yeah, it really gets attached to this stuff, you see. I don't like that. I don't like these pots. All right, we got it out, I think. maybe. Still attached. All right, we got it. Root structure is looking really angry. It's been there for a long time. So let's help it out. Plant it in here. Down there. Backfill around. So once we backfill around, we just give it a nice big drink like we did the other one. And we'll be good to go for tomatoes. I'm going to just keep doing more until we're done though. All right, like I said, I give it a little small drink and wait a bit, and then get some more. It's taking a long time to absorb. Now just wait a bit. While this absorbs, we'll just go into the next one. Oh no, there it is. Now it's going down. All right. And some more. Yep, give it a good drink. Just leave that there. Just move on to the next tomatoes. It's not a blueberry tomato. It's let me see if I can remember. It's Napa Chardonnay cherry tomato. The root structure looks pretty good. You see some leaves on the bottom from before when I planted it. There's leaves in there. That's fine. A little compost. I'll just backfill around until this one's looking happy. All right. I think that's done. Let's get rid of this clover here. We don't need this. No 4 leaves. And I'll just backfill, or not backfill, water. I might give this one another drink now too. There we go. Water these plants in. Get rid of this little piece of wood here. And usually I sometimes mulch around the tomatoes, but this year I'm not going to. I'm just going to let them just go. Hopefully it'll be fine. Now you see we got 2 more holes. I'm just going to plant those out later. All right, we're back. The planting's done. The birds are chirping. One's going crazy. He's having a good day. So here we go, all 5 tomatoes planted out. You see little tags maybe. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all there. I'm hoping they don't get too shaded out by this stuff. I might just pull it out. It's just baby garlic, so I mean, you can cook with it or not. It's not really going to turn into bulbs. So I might just pull it out. We'll see. It's no rush. No big deal. And if you're wondering about these are potatoes, they're going well. It's almost time to hill these ones over. So hill them over with dirt. That's kind of the experiment. And these for the tomatoes here. The experiment this year is to slice them on a kind of angle. So like each one gets topped at a different level, going tallest to shortest, and see which kind of is the sweet spot for getting the most tomatoes. So I'll slice and dice them in order, and then kind of count how many tomatoes I get, even if the squirrels steal them, which they usually do. But so far this year, the squirrels do not like this garlic, so I'm going to grow this forever now. You see our potatoes are all good, no squirrels digging in it. Yeah, I'm happy with these garlics. Garlics, tomatoes, potatoes, thyme. What else do you need? Some onions. Gotta grow some onions too. I'm gonna put some onions in between these tomatoes. That's a good idea. Oh, hi, kitty. See the kitty? Let's see the birdie. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, it's been a crappy or really bad month. Very wet and rainy May. So that's why it took me so long to put these plants out. But now they're out there, and now we can start watching them grow. Should be good. All right, until next time. Have a good day.